talks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-6 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-6 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip top. Lot of hoes to choose from, I ain't scared to lose one. Bitch, I've been a thought boy since I was reading Goosebumps. Standing on the block, I was testing out my new gun. Mix the off-white with the blue ones. I know I'll be alright when I'm going through some. Got some raw white if you wanna do some. Heard he tryna ball like me, now he got no funds. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-6 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. I like my revolver, but it only got 6 shots. She was built like Sophie Rainbow, mama, she a big bug. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip top.
Guys, it's Friday, and welcome to another episode of Just the Tip. I'm Josh.
And I am King Benjamin Cage. First time I've ever said that right off the bat.
I was just going to make a comment. There wasn't like a preface to that whole thing.
Yeah, there wasn't a lead-in or nothing.
Nope.
I'm just going to get straight fucking to it.
Hell yeah. Guys, today we got some good topics to cover. It's been an eventful week, both in our lives, in the lives of others. So we're going to dive right into this and get going. Today, one of the first things that we're going to cover is in the MLB. So there's isn't this a new record? Never been done or something?
I don't think it's been done.
Yeah.
I do believe. Yeah, it's the first rookie ever. Not first
Yeah.
player ever.
All right. So we're going to share our screen, jumping right into this. And video roll.
This ball hit well to left field. Forget about it. Nick Kurtz. It's just unbelievable how hard he hits the ball every single time. This guy is in a zone.
That face.
He's big, man. Again, opposite
He's done
field.
it again. This guy is truly amazing.
Gone.
It's the Astros, that's for sure.
Oh, gosh.
Oh, you got all that
Oh,
one.
my goodness.
Jesus Christ.
This kid is untouchable
Second
right
level.
now. I'm not sure I've
BP
seen
for
a
homie.
I've only missed on one pitch to the first 4-5 batters.
Why are we
Oh,
still
boy.
pitching to him?
Yo.
That's home run
What
number
are we
4.
doing?
This dude's in a tree right now.
4 home runs.
4 home runs, and he also had 2 hits.
And the last one was outside of the fucking hitbox.
Yeah, like he fucking reached for it. I actually, I thought he was going to hit for the cycle. When I first saw this news break, I think it was last week, I was like, this dude going to hit for the cycle? I actually hit for the cycle in home runs in a game before.
Really?
Like I hit a single shot, a double shot, 3-run shot, and then a grand slam, all in one game. Yeah, that's pretty fucking crazy. But no, that dude has some power going the other way. I mean, he just got power in general. But when that one that was like right over the plate, they left hang, and he just he just got into it and launched it.
I think my favorite part about all that, though, was the pitcher's face, because
Yeah.
he tried to not show it, but it was the holy
Why
fuck.
the fuck are you still pitching to him? If he goes yard on you twice, it's kind of that's your like, okay, this dude's hot. Stay away from him. Walk him. Do something.
Yeah, well, the last one he did try to throw it outside the box.
Yeah, but I mean, like
It was still playing
no,
too
get
safe.
Your catcher up, stand that
Yeah.
motherfucker in the other batter's box and do this. Mm-hmm. But he put on a fucking clinic, dude. He that one home run that he hit to the right, pulled it all the way to right field. That one, that's probably gonna land sometime next year during the All-Star break.
Yeah, it's coming down then.
Yeah, he crushed that.
Dude, and Kid was right, man. He looks young, but damn, is
And his
easy out
name,
there
too.
slapping it.
His name too is very close to some racism.
What's his name?
Huh? Look at his name. If you say it fast, you might get docked.
Kind of like that. There was the football
Noah,
player.
the college
yeah.
kid, Noah.
Yeah. That's what it
we
was.
Say that on the stream.
Well, I forgot what his name was until you just said Noah. So
Yeah.
we got that though.
Like, But no, dude fucking annihilated that.
Yeah.
Game. I think he had like fucking 8 RBIs or something. It was something stupid. He absolutely
Just pops up to the plate and
clinic.
just sends it home
Yeah,
every time.
batting practice.
All right. Next one. We're going to share our screen with you in a second. So this one has to do with Kash Patel. So sharing the screen. There we go. Kash Patel finds secret FBI room filled with thousands of Trump Russia documents in burn bags. All right.
Look at this dude. You know what he looks like? He reminds me of his eyes and his facial expressions. I used to have pugs. I had a couple pugs, but like anytime you tell them like you want to go for a walk or you want a treat and their eyes get all big and that's what he reminds me of when I look at him.
I just see like the evil stare of like Jafar and everything where it's hidden.
Oh shit, he kind of does have a Jafar look.
Like he would have been a great pick for the movie.
Holy shit.
Like
Jafar was more convincing and cunning. This guy is
Yeah. I'm not saying
Neither.
character, but the look and the stare.
neither. He's neither. FBI Director Kash Patel found a trove of classified documents related to the Trump-Russia probe buried inside burn bags in a secret room at the FBI headquarters, Fox News reported on Wednesday. Among thousands of documents discovered was the classified annex of Special Counsel John Durham's final report on the Russian collusion conspiracy. According to multiple sources cited by Fox News, Durham's classified annex reportedly contains the purported evidence against President Donald Trump that he reviewed. The burn bags found by Patel are used to destroy classified documents. This is 10 years. Are we really still talking about this?
Well, and how does
Did
the
you see what I did there?
Yeah. Well, yeah, I did.
See what I did there?
I did.
Anybody see that? Yeah.
This is still going?
This is still going. Why are people talking about this?
Yeah.
I mean, we got like earthquakes and tsunamis. We've got like Epstein files that are still not going to be released.
Hey.
We got Sydney
We don't
Sweeney,
comment on
got
hoaxes.
Genes and shit. Like, why are we still talking about this?
Yeah. But
It's a diversion.
oh, absolutely. But my favorite part is he finds a secret room. This guy's the director, and
Finds a secret
and the
room.
secret room just popped up, or where did this come from? If there's a secret room, you know about it. But number two, why are you destroying the stuff there? And I'm sure somebody just left it because they just deserted this abandoned room where they were destroying files and didn't make sure they were destroyed.
They're not even trying anymore, but you really don't have to when you have a populace that just gobbles up every fucking thing they read on the internet. Anything they see on the internet, they're just like, yep, gotta be true. Not saying that, like, the age of information, ignorance is a choice. Information is out there, but you gotta also, like, you look at who's giving you presented evidence, and what do they have to gain by giving you that said evidence?
Well, and here's how they make it seem real, because all they have to do is say, sources told Fox News that the classified annex contains evidence from credible foreign sources.
Incredible.
Because they said the word credible makes it
Government
credible.
and credible in the same sentence. That's crazy.
Yeah, you can't.
Are we live on
Oxymoronic.
Rumble?
Oh, yeah.
I
So,
think we're live
guys,
on Rumble.
day number 1 on Rumble.
Day number 1.
Yeah.
Day number 1. So definitely hit the like and subscribe. But no, this you needed that wag the dog moment, and this is it right here. It still has not swayed a lot of former MAGA people.
Yeah.
But you still have the other people that are like, they're still riding with it. Like, I don't know. I posted some shit about it the other day, and like one of my friends who still rides with the Trump man basically said, "Oh, why are you still talking? Like, when did you become part of the machine? Like, this is old." Like, I'm like, we're still talking about it because those people are still in power and they're legislating laws and sending people off to wars and shit. That's why we're still talking about this. Like, hold them accountable, but saying that there's nobody to hold accountable, we all know that's a goddamn lie. So,
Hold on.
uh-oh.
So, read this last paragraph, because this actually goes into what you were just talking about, too. That this is just a lie. Just think about this, Patel said during the interview. Me, as director of the FBI, the former Russiagate guy, when I just got to the bureau, found a room that Comey and others hid from the world in the Hoover building, full of documents and hard drives that no one had ever seen or heard of. They locked the key and hid access to this and said, no one's going to find this place.
Motherfucker, this ain't Dungeons and Dragons. You didn't find
Holy
some secret
shit.
cavern.
And you're just going to lock them there for somebody to find eventually? Because what's the point of holding on to them if you're trying to hide? Like, you hid them right where the next director would have access to them? Come on.
Yeah, dude, make it make sense. It don't.
Come
But again,
on.
people are riding with it. They're like, oh my god, I see so many other like influencers and YouTubers and stuff like that, and they're covering it like, oh, this is huge, this is huge. Like, dude, it's happened 10 years ago. Why the fuck is this a thing? Barack Obama's not getting arrested. That's
No.
not that's not a thing. Did you see when Jimmy Carter died?
Yeah.
Did you see the funeral thing where all the presidents sat together? Obama sat next to Trump, and they were yucking it the fuck up, bro. They're homies.
Oh yeah.
They're homies.
Yeah.
This is WWE. This is kayfabe. That's what the fuck that is. Like,
Yeah.
no one's getting arrested from this. This is like, here's the breadcrumbs, here's the carrot, keep following it.
And I play my character better than he does. Ridiculous. It is WWE.
It is, and it's like, and then breaking it to like people like you know, we'll say for instance, my friend, you know, like, or several of my friends that still ride with him are like, well, it's better than the alternative. And then he said, well, when did you become part of the machine? I'm actually so far removed from the goddamn machine, it's pitiful. Like, the machine, like, you could sit there and drop terms like deep state and what was the other one that's overly used? Oh, hoax.
Oh
You
yeah.
sit there and drop these
Yep.
so many times until they lose their value, and they have no value.
Yeah,
anymore.
they become buzzwords and
Yeah.
not just like in society it became toxic and
Right.
there's a bunch of them.
all the phobias and shit.
Yeah.
Like they're all useless. They're over fucking manufactured and
Oh,
they have no meaning.
it's
They're
just like this where they're just used to distract and used as to label somebody.
like, stop looking at this here and start looking at this here.
Yeah,
There
yeah.
was no accountability for any of the Doge shit. Nobody got arrested for any of the overspending or the big time expenditures and the funneling and transferring of funds through certain programs and stuff. No one got arrested for that. So, and you're still going to sit here and go, yep, this is it right
Yep.
here. We're going to get them.
And we so quickly move
gonna
on
get
to
'em.
the next topic. That's exactly what this is. The next topic.
Oh, yeah, the next topic.
It's wild. Spoon fed, guys. Spoon fed. All right. So, on not quite so, well, maybe it's still another diversion, but in something that's more interesting.
Is it?
Well, to me.
Say.
So, over on the world of X, one of the pieces that are coming up as trending is, yeah. So this is the, I believe, second what they call interstellar object that will be passing through our solar system. I don't know what timeline they said, but I read that on NASA.
It says right here.
Oh, does it?
Slated to attack our planet in November.
Oh, no. I didn't mean that second one that's happened,
Oh.
and I didn't know how long. So they had to have been tracking it probably since the 60s or whatever it is. But it's the second thing from outside of our actual solar system. So you got solar system, galaxy, universe. They
It's
are,
Fantastic Four.
yeah.
It's that little end credit scene at the end of Thunderbolts. They're coming in.
So the big piece that NASA released on this, they showed the trajectory of this, that it really doesn't follow a typical meteor or space junk, what they've said. That's what NASA is saying it is, but then you have other scientists too saying that this also could be something that hosts intelligent life. Who knows? We'll know November, though.
Or people will get tired of all these aforementioned hoaxes and carrots being dangled, and they're going to have some big old Project Bluebeam and try to get ahead of it.
Yeah.
And, maybe stage some type of friggin' intergalactic attack, and then we all have to be one.
Ooh, unity.
Yeah, I would like get my tinfoil hat instead of my Seawolves hat. And then we're all one big planet, and we have to have one currency, and we have to align against this big ass ship the size of Manhattan, or was it the size of Manhattan or the Grand Canyon? I forgot, or the Mount Everest, something. I don't know.
Yeah, it was
Something
multiple.
obscenely big.
It's
Because
supposed
if
to
they
be the
had
same
tech-
size as the one that supposedly ended
Yeah.
the dinosaurs.
If they have the tech to get here, bro, you're gonna lose.
Oh, yeah. There you go. Shows trajectory and everything.
That's.
But yeah, if there ever is a point in time where we can prove that
How are they gonna get past
these,
the firmament?
oh, I don't know.
Crazy.
Well, one thing's for sure is they don't have to go around it. They just.
All right, just drop right in.
straight in.
Right.
But if there's ever a point in time, you're 100% right. If you made it here, there's no competing with that. Even if that is a society that is completely pacifist, they have you don't have the ability to even compete with that thing.
But how do you know? Also, putting it out there like they could attack us. You're driving fear. Like they.
Yeah,
it might
that's
not be-
mongering.
Let's say it is a ship. They might not attack us. Hell, that might be us from another fucking timeline.
Well,
or another multiverse.
to me, it looks like they're doing a drive-through for Mars, but
Yeah. And if it's a ship, they can change trajectory.
yeah,
They
if
could
it's a
just go,
craft,
fucking, hey, you know what? We've gone too far this way. We're gonna go another way.
yep.
Like why they're mapping this out like it's fucking like the Doppler radar, and we got a storm coming.
Or this is the path that you have to take from New York to Miami on your plane.
Right. This is the fucking space river, and you have to take this route.
You know what this reminds me of is like the deer signs on the side of the road.
Right.
What the fuck are you doing crossing here? It's a quarter mile down the road, bro.
Right. Right. Like
They don't follow it.
how many times have you ever seen a deer sign and then a deer right after it? Like, goddamn, the prophecy was true.
Yeah. I mean, that's actually.
Shit. Holy fucking shit.
I remember also, speaking of that, some girl, which I hope she was fucking kidding, but it was a video from years ago, and she was lobbying about those signs. Why do we put these signs up and in rural places where cars are going through? Why wouldn't we put these signs in other places? And the person's like, ma'am, are you under the impression that the deer follow the signs?
Yes, I remember that fucking video.
And,
dude. Like,
and they go, this is just a study that show that a mass populace of deer cross here.
that and the like those people, they have the same voting rights as people with common sense. So
Wow.
let me know how that plays out.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. But interesting. We'll see come November.
We better call it Will
Look at
Smith,
that one.
man. We might need him.
Oh, dude, he'll come out of retirement for us.
They come and slap,
the
slap, fucking
space slap,
slap
bitches.
the rock out of the sky. Not the Chris Rock, but the rock out of the
Yeah,
sky.
yeah. All right. So sticking with X, rolling on over.
Sticking with X's.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, where's that? Where did it all
Where'd
go?
it go? You got to go to.
Back. There it is.
There we are. That's my page. I've got 78 followers, man. I'm a monster, but we got to watch this dude from the beginning.
All right. I haven't seen this.
This is. I'm gonna let it run, and then I'll give my assessment. You can give your assessment.
All right.
But
We're gonna
this is
share it with you guys.
the definition of fucking stupidity.
Okay.
Dunkin' golden hour refresher. It's like the sun.
Look, I didn't ask to be the king of summer. It just kind of happened. This tan? Genetics. I just got my color analysis back. Guess what? Golden summer. Literally. I can't help it.
Every time I drink a Dunkin' golden hour refresher, it's like the sun just finds me.
You too, Duncan? Have you not learned anything from Sydney Sweeney and American Eagle? Now, I understand these are slight messages that just skim off the top, but once again, we're making an ad where we're calling out genes and saying, these are the perfect genes. I've just been blessed with the perfect genes. And it's these white people have been blessed with the perfect genes, and they have not apparently seen any of the controversy that's been going on with American Eagle. Or they did, and they decided, hey, let's jump on that. But it seems weird because, correct me if I'm wrong, I think Dunkin' Donuts is like a Massachusetts-based business, and so it seems weird to be taking this like Aryan race type stance. But once again, what are these companies doing? And it's these dog whistles, it's this testing of the water to see how people react. How far can we go? What can we push this? And this is the second ad in almost as many weeks that is talking about perfect genes and what are the perfect genes. And it's the blonde hair, blue eyes, and it's this image of the white person having these perfect genes. And I just, man, these are just tone deaf ads that are falling flat. And Dunkin' Donuts apparently did not, like I said, learn anything from the American Eagle Sydney Sweeney ad because they decided to roll this bad boy out. What do you think? Am I off base here? Let me know.
Analysis back. Guess what?
He's not fucking blonde, number one.
Yeah.
Like his whole thing, I didn't know Harry Potter lost his accent and started complaining about fucking commercials, but what? That this blows my mind because I actually was laughing at what was going on in the background with that.
Yeah. There's a mechanic in Magic the Gathering that we call where you can block flyers, and it's called reach. This is so far. This is a reach. This is so far of a reach, dude. Like, what the fuck, bro?
Nerd reference, baby.
You're throwing white people under the bus. I don't do the race thing. But bro, you're white, and you have a mangina. You probably sit when you pee, and I do in the morning and stuff because I'm not trying to pick which stream goes in my sock
and
which
it's
one goes
relaxing.
in the toilet. However, what the fuck, bro? Like, what? If you're a hammer, everything looks like a nail, and that's what this dude just wakes up to hate anything, and like he's ashamed of himself.
He just wanted his
ashamed of
voice to be
himself.
heard off of something he didn't even agree with. He was reciting what they were saying off of those commercials with Sydney, and ridiculous to think that. Well, this just goes to show you that people are just reprogrammable all the time. Because I didn't even know there was a problem with that Sydney Sweeney ad because I didn't follow or read it. I just saw it and people were posting it a meme about the picture, and I'm like, what's wrong with this? Except for the fact it looks like it's from 1990 because it's 100% denim.
Right.
I didn't know there was an issue.
They just need something to fucking talk about. They need that boogeyman to exist, just to fucking have some type of platform to sit here and talk about division and race. And this is a race hustler. Like, he actually in his heart of hearts probably believes that he's speaking the right thing. But bro, you're a fucking moron.
But he's doing it because of society has given that. It's just like, I know we're not talking about it, but it's just like that Joey Swole thing where, and you guys can all have your own opinion about it, but he comes out and apologizes for things he believed about just because people threw their hands up and started saying everything.
You don't bend the knee to cancel culture. That's not what the fuck you do.
Well, especially when it wasn't something that was a misstep. It was a difference of opinion of somebody.
Right.
It's not like he did the things that Hogan said.
Right.
But he was crucified as if he did.
You can acknowledge the man's greatness and his impact on what he did in the sport. Like, there's wrestlers that come forward like Devon Dudley and said, hey, Hogan basically, he said what he said, but like move past it, what he's done for everybody. Like, he's pretty much said what I said. Like, without him, there is none of these people that exist in the professional wrestling area.
Watch what Mike Tyson had to say about him.
Right. Like, so, like nobody is fucking immaculate or perfect or anything like that. And he might have been an a-hole and deceitful behind the scenes to kind of get his character to go wherever it was. But like the impact that he had on the industry, and I'm sure he did a lot of good too. I'm sure he did like a lot of charity work and stuff like that. So like you have all these little, I don't know, inconsistencies or transgressions maybe, and then like you let that completely wash over whatever the good they've done.
It's a culture that's ready to define.
Because I can guarantee I could find anybody that would poke a hole in anybody else's shit just so their boat sinks. But you're the one fucking throwing the arrows. Like, I could pick you apart.
Yeah, let's go look at your MySpace from 2000.
Right, like let me look at your search engine, your search history. Like, it's a bunch of hypocritical fucking people out there. But like, this is hypocrisy at its finest here. You're calling out a dude for being a handsome white dude when you're not an ugly dude. You're a decent looking white dude. You're clean cut. Like, what are you talking about, bro? And like,
why do you have
white people aren't allowed to be in fucking promos anymore?
And this is clearly comedy. Like, listen to how the guy was talking. And it's just in reference to summer, looking like you're in summer. Like, when I think about a dude, bro, that's the guy I fucking think of right here.
Right.
Why would I not put that in a commercial? Because it's fucking funny. Stop being so upset about something that just doesn't fit a narrative at the point in time. You cannot put all different sections of people in a single commercial. And you can't make everybody happy with a product. So what makes your opinion the one that counts?
Right. They need somebody to hate. They need their boogeyman. I don't know what else.
Well, Duncan, I'm telling you, it made me laugh.
Yeah. No, I don't drink coffee, so I don't give two fucks. But I'm just saying, like, advertising is advertising. Like, if that was a young black dude doing this, like, I would have no opinion. Just as I have no opinion on this.
Just like watching a Old Spice commercial. I've never once thought, why is that guy not white?
Right. Like it's commercial ads.
In fact, I thought it was hilarious when Terry Crews was on there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be appealing, and so like they pick somebody that's not of another ethnicity, and they pick a white person to do, like, all of a sudden that's a bad thing. But they're trying to correlate the text and what they're saying, or what they're saying to the character. As like it's subliminal, and they're trying to whitewash things.
Yeah, somehow put him above other people.
But in cancel culture, they went back and they got rid of like your Redskins, your Land of Lakes, fucking Butter, Aunt Jemima. You want diversity, but you're removing people from these properties.
Yeah.
Because now there's no representation of them.
Nope.
So like, I don't know. It's one hand doesn't know what the other hand's doing, and it's contradictive hypocrisy. It's stupid. But
Well, there's more stuff trending on X though.
No, but we go down more, and this dude here, he's an idiot. We don't even got to watch him. Scary from Neurotic. This is in reference to Sydney Sweeney, so they photoshopped his head on there. Gary's awesome.
That's great.
This dude is he breaks down so much good shit on like comic book lore and movies and stuff like that. The dude's very knowledgeable. He's got a book out right now through the Rippaverse. He basically was a recovering addict, would serve some time in jail, and came out and put his fucking life together, man. Kudos to him. You'd love to see it for anybody. But, yeah, check him out, dude. Like, dude's got a hell of a fucking collection too. When
This is pretty funny though. Like, these are the people that are on the internet that I like. The ones that will do this shit, whether he created this or not.
Yeah.
But you know what I mean. The ones that actually
Yeah,
do this
somebody
kind of
did that.
stuff. Gives me joy.
We're gonna find. Now there's another streamer that you know.
Ah,
people
yes.
know about, and that's Melanie Mac. Beautiful girl. She says she's on the conservative side, and like, which I'm not either. For the Rumble viewers, I'm not a conservative. I'm not a liberal. I disconnect. I don't believe in the political system as we know it. I believe in just like, you know, natural law, like, you know, common sense, shit like that. But anyway, Melanie Mac, reminder that Sydney Sweeney takes her clothes off for money and is a glorified prostitute. Just because she makes liberals mad doesn't mean we should be propping her up as a conservative icon. To which I replied, I don't see the problem. You both look good, so why the animosity? In fact, you're wearing less here. Like,
Do you remember that comment you just made about I could probably go back on anybody's search engine or their social media and find things that don't match up with the things that they're saying?
Right.
Right there.
Right. See, so like proof positive right there. What? And I enjoy some of her content, and she is a very beautiful girl. She's very attractive. But I don't get the animosity at all. I don't understand how you're a conservative either, because like conservatives are, they're pro-life, whatever, until you're born. After that, they don't give a fuck. They're all about freedom as long as it's their own, and they don't give a shit about anybody else's. So that kind of implies here, but where is the why are we hating on somebody else for being pretty? Like, you're a pretty girl. Like, competition is a thief of joy, and there's no comparison. Like, you're your own different select type of beauty, and Sydney Sweeney is her own different select type of beauty. So to call her out and say she's a prostitute, like,
right, completely unfounded, using one of the most denigrating words.
Right. And prostitution is the oldest profession in the book. Whether you like it, hate it, support it, or don't like it at all, or
it's all done in different manners.
It's never going to go away. It's the voluntary exchange of somebody's labors throughout the physical means, and you might not be one of those people that's into it, and that's fine. You might be one of those people that's into it. That's fine too, as long as like it's both consenting parties. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
I just don't get the hate in trying to throw that out there, especially from somebody who's wearing less. I mean, there aren't any news that I know of her out there.
Just she didn't get paid by Old Navy or whoever it was.
Right, American Eagle.
American Eagle.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
So, I don't know, man. Mel, you're better than that, I hope. I mean, stay consistent. At least try to.
Yeah, and don't jump on the bandwagon because it's cool to try to put somebody else down because the whole internet decided they were going to do it.
She also does too that I'm not like super cool with. Like she does videos of her just calling, like, gay folks the F word, like not fuck, but the other F word. And it's just like, dude, like if you don't like what they're doing, whatever, you ain't got to do it, but you don't have to shit on them for being what they are. Like, I don't get that whatsoever. Like, everything in context, and sometimes she steps out of pocket a lot. And I don't know if it's just like attention seeking, pay attention to me, I have to be, you know, very edgy. But like, also, if you're conservative, why would you and I guess they're kind of religious. They're a cult within cult.
Yep.
They want to, like, you know, but gays won't go to heaven or something because the Book of Parables said that. I don't understand what it, like. You ain't sharing a bed with them or a bill with them. Who fucking cares?
Yeah.
That's their lifestyle. Let them do it. Whatever.
Yep.
But,
Let people be fucking people, guys.
Right.
I think that's it for X, right?
Yeah. That's. Oh wait. I think I went down here. This chick right here shits on Sydney Sweeney. Yeah, you got to watch this one, and then we'll move on to the
All right.
the next topic.
And
I'm gonna restart this real quick.
I really wasn't going to weigh in on this, but here we go. It is so difficult to grow up as a person of color, specifically a woman, and view yourself as beautiful in any sense of the word growing up in this country. I remember growing up in a predominantly white community, wishing myself out of this body, out of this culture. Take my name if it meant that I could wake up blonde-haired and blue-eyed, never having to explain who I am or worry about being accepted. That is why this American Eagle ad with Sydney Sweeney is especially off-putting. There's a lot of rhetoric right now online about the political ideologies that this represents, and I don't discount that, but for me, I can't help but think about the 13-year-old brown girl who gets all her denim at American Eagle, who already struggles to see her beauty and worth in a world that continues to value white, Eurocentric beauty standards, which I naively thought by this point we would have moved the needle on. And this girl is now wishing she too could wake up with blonde hair and blue eyes. It took me so long, too long in my life to look in the mirror and see beauty. And I hate that that continues to be a shared experience for young brown girls in this country.
Jesus Christ. Bro.
So you're telling me that's okay to take the majority, not the minority. It's okay to take and do that to the majority of women in this country, is what you just said. Because you just said that it's a shame that this happens to them, but why is that relegated? Why is she relegating this to race rather than this is a female that's on here?
Right.
Being empowered. And what does being white have to do with having blonde hair and blue eyes? I have brunette and green eyes.
It screams it's not right to be racist unless it's against somebody that's white. And it also, like, you wait, like, this girl, again, not an ugly girl, is shitting on a pretty girl. A pretty girl shitting on a pretty girl. Now, I would argue that, like, she wakes up every day and wants to be like somebody that has actual eyebrows and not Sharpies. But she's still a pretty girl shitting on a pretty girl. Like, I thought women empowerment was like where they all stuck together, this, that, and the other thing. But like, Sydney's a successful woman, and this chick's just a YouTuber. And I'm sure she has another profession, whatever. But again, there's that reach mechanic again.
And it also sounds a lot more internalized because she just talked about when she was a kid and being in these neighborhoods, wishing but she grew up in these neighborhoods with these people. Meaning there was probably cohesion and she just wanted to be different. It's just no different than any other kid when you're around other things. You want to be this. Right. That sounds like a you problem.
Right. Like why are we having to play on other people's insecurities?
Right. Her self-confidence issues has nothing to do with her. But she's being put down. Sydney Sweeney's being put down because she had self-confidence issues as a kid.
Right.
And I'm not saying you didn't have your own struggles or what have you, but that's not talking about it. You're talking about self-image just based upon that you looked different than somebody. And if that's what you think society said is beautiful, that's you accepting that message. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder is one of the oldest sayings around.
Right. And then, like, it really comes across as like, she's prettier than me, I hate it.
That's what I'm reading from her.
Like
that's
really
what I mean.
Does. Like, she's prettier and successful than me, more successful than me, and I can't.
But she's blaming those couple things of why she was given that platform and why she's able to is because she's a beautiful blonde white woman is what is what I just heard.
And you're not allowed to be that and be successful for some fucking weird reason.
Right.
It's cringe as fuck, dude. It doesn't affect you. If you don't like it, don't participate.
Yeah, and you can even feel how you want to feel about this, but what gives you the platform to come and do this? I don't know. It's strange because people can't.
She can say it, but like she sounds like she's not picking up her. It's her own insecurities.
But for people to eat into that rhetoric,
Carl Jung said that, like, you know, you're like when people hate something in you, it's their own insecurity that they're actually hating.
Yeah.
Like, and I paraphrase the fuck out of that, but this is exactly what's going on right here.
Right.
You're a pretty girl, go do you. Who gives a fuck what Sydney Sweeney's doing?
Yeah.
Okay, like she's garnering more attention, and you're like, you think you're doing something with some social justice type shit, and you're not. You're just dividing, making that gap even bigger.
And nobody went out and they just didn't sell a bunch of stuff because of she was a white, blonde, blue-eyed.
Right.
It was just.
But where were y'all at when we had like like the bigger ladies out here doing promotional stuff and stuff like that? Like like
Tyra Banks led the freaking model show that was on the thing for decades.
Yeah, and she was
America's Top Model. There you go.
Yeah, she was a gorgeous girl, and it doesn't matter what color they are, but like the race hustling continues.
Yep.
Disconnect. Fucking treat everybody with the same amount of love and respect, unless just mirror that fucking.
It just sounds like reasons for
reciprocity.
people to say this is the reason why I'm not as successful as this person.
Right.
And
yeah. No, it's cringe hate, bro.
yeah.
Cringe fucking hate.
All right. What do we got? All right. So, next one. So, we're going to share this with you. This is another popular thing going on the internet, too.
Oh my God, is it?
So, and I didn't even know that this was an app, and I didn't even know what this meant for a while. But there's an app called T that's out there that is allegedly just something to keep people safe and what have you. And there's plenty of other ways to do that, but this has been used as a tool more so I've seen even locally for defamation. And
do you see what's live on the right there? Totally off topic, but it says Trump orders 2 nuclear submarines move near Russia after foolish and inflammatory statements from Medvedev
yep,
Medvedev, whatever. Yeah, that word.
Medvedev, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
Have the day you voted for, kids. Yeah, the T, bro. The T. What is another word for the T? Like out there is like so what's the T on?
Give me
this?
the low, give me the skinny.
Gossip.
Yeah.
It's gossip, right? It's gossip. It's not like anything that's like
Tea time, let's sit around and gossip.
it's solidified fact or anything like that. But the T app was out there to kind of like give your like fucking reviews, I suppose, almost like a Yelp for men. But all these chicks out there gave their personal information. What I can kind of respect about this app is you had to give your identity. You had to show who you were. But at the same time, I don't believe you should have to give. This is weird. It might sound hypocritical. I don't think you should have to give somebody your ID online. That's a slippery slope. But to verify who you are, if there's other means of doing so, I get that. But at least you have to put a face to this. So like when you're out there and you're shitbagging some dude because you were a one-night kickstand, and you don't have like, I don't know, the dating skills, the coping skills to kind of see when you're getting played or when you're not getting played. And then you just go out there and kind of like, oh, this guy did this, but that's your, like, what did you do to get that reaction from that guy? That's never,
Three sides to a story kind of
right.
idea.
Your side, my side, the truth. So all this is just like basically in the guise of safety.
Yep.
This app was
Created by the Court of Opinions.
Right. So they put it, they put all this information out there, but there wasn't hacked or anything from what I am understanding. It was basically, there just wasn't any security for it and it was all accessible. So they uploaded a photo of some of the girls in their IDs and stuff like that. And I'm telling you, they're just like, they weren't very becoming. They probably hate Sydney Sweeney. They probably still wear a mask in their car on the way to work.
Keeping Star 104 safe.
Right. But it's almost instant karma that happened, because women can be emotional creatures. They will respond with emotion first. Not saying men can't be, but they'll respond rather than dissect it with logic in some cases. But it was put out there for safety reasons. But then they're kind of like, yeah, this guy did this, da da da. You're doxing somebody without them being able to defend themselves.
Yeah, especially in an anonymous group-only platform.
Right, and then if you want to look up the meaning of doxing, doxing refers to the act of revealing personal or identifying information about an individual without their consent, typically with the intent to harass, expose, or intimidate them. This practice also involves collecting and disseminating sensitive data such as home address, phone number, social security numbers, and other private details. The term doxing is derived from the slang term dox, short for documents, and it originally referred to the act of exposing the identity of individuals who were hiding behind pseudonyms. Sorry, I can't speak or read. Rumble viewers, I'm just losing them fucking left and right here, particularly in hacker communities. I'm not going to go on. You kind of know what the fuck doxing is.
Yeah.
But again, you're putting information out there with anybody having a chance to defend themselves. And now we have both been doxed. Me more recently because we had this car wash thing, so I had to like somebody put me on one of these fucking weird pages, whatever. I have the ability to just go look at it and go, cool, you're only really monetizing me. You're only making me more. I'm living rent free in your mind, and I'm completely fine with living rent free in people's minds, especially when it comes to money, because I know people are going to do whatever they can to sandbag me, but then there's going to be people that are like, no, I kind of like what this dude's kind of standing up for himself, or he's kind of standing up for other communities, or movements and stuff like that. So I don't really give a fuck. But when you do this to somebody that doesn't have the skill set that you or myself have, or the coping mechanisms,
or somebody who has had questionable integrity in their life and they're trying to do something right.
Right, correct. Yeah, so like, and then when you put these things out there, now Facebook has one, and it's called Are We Dating the Same Guy? And they have them in their certain areas. And then, so if you pull up the next tab, bullying and harassment, publishers and creator guidelines. We don't tolerate bullying or harassment. We allow you to speak freely on matters and people of public interest, but remove content that appears purposely target private individuals with the intention of denigrating or shaming them. We define private individuals as people who have neither sought nor gained news attention or interest of the public by way of their actions or public profession. To avoid creating content that could be considered bullying, don't alter images to degrade private individuals, identify or shame private individuals, share photos or videos of physical bullying posts to shame the victim. Now that second one, identify and shame private individuals. When you put somebody on one of these, let's say, Are We Dating the Same Guy app,
and you allow anonymous posts,
right,
to try to hide.
This isn't the T. There is no backing. Like, there's nobody to stand there and make that statement. One, you're already cowardly because you're kind of going behind that anonymous tag, and then you're secondly cowardly because you're doing it online, rather than have a conversation. But you could see some of these people that are on there, and again, you could ruin their lives. This is a form of bullying.
Oh, yeah.
It could be somebody completely innocent of anything, but because you had a bad experience with them, they didn't do something for you, or they owed you money, whatever reason. You can make up anybody. You just didn't like what the fuck they were wearing that day.
How they talked to you one
right.
time.
They put you on there, dox you. You got their whole family probably questioning you, their employers questioning you. That is a form of bullying. That is a social, economic system in so many different ways. Like, you can put somebody into poverty by doing that. You could actually have somebody hurt themselves because they just can't take the heat. They can't respond in a good way because they don't have that skill to do that.
Yeah.
So like, nobody ever considers that. Like, this person's down in the dumps. Maybe they don't have social skills. Maybe they just weren't created. Not everybody's built the same.
Yep.
Like, I'm built different. I take that and I go, okay, cool, fun. How can I piss you off more? Because that's what the fuck I'll do. I'm fine with it. But I'm authentic. I don't step out of character. I'm the same person you see every day, whether I'm at home, I'm out, whatever. It's the same shit. But somebody else can go hurt themselves or hurt somebody else. Like, they can find out, through such and such because somebody else said that, they doxed them. Like,
or somebody else trying to be a justice warrior.
Right. Like, oh yeah, I saw, you were on my girl's, what do you call it? And they see you in public. Like, That is bullying, dude. And I don't understand like how Facebook can sit here and have this as their
Policy.
their policy and then completely allow that. And there have been sites back in the day and now currently is starting to have an uptick that where these people are being held legally accountable. They're being sued. So anybody that's an administrator for these things, I want you to take that into consideration. The fallout that can happen from personal lives, physical abuse, suicide, any of that stuff. That's all on your hands. When you create a platform for this and you allow that shit to happen without any type of context, without any type of proof,
Under complete anonymity.
You're a breeding pool for it. Like, yeah, literally. Like, doxing somebody behind an anonymous handle. Like, anybody can go on there. Like, the new Superman movie, that was part of Lex Luthor's plan. He had a pocket dimension with monkeys just tweeting away. Well, it wasn't Twitter, but it was their variation of Twitter.
Right.
And tweeting away, like, demonetizing Superman. So everybody just read it and was like, yep, Superman's this, Superman's that. It's the same goddamn thing.
Yep.
Except it's anonymous, so there's no face to put with that argument, and there's no response to be had by the person they're targeting. So that's fucking bullying.
Yep.
So I like I said, it happened to me. It's happened to you. It's probably happened to a lot of us. And probably pissed somebody off along the way. I mean, shit happens. But what the fuck?
Handle your own shit outside.
I'm not even mad about mine. Like, whatever, cool. You just
yeah.
gave me more notoriety. That's fine. But like, if I just decided, like, maybe to like hire a legal team and go after them and try to go out, try to take that shit down. That's a lot of administrators in that group, a lot of these groups. And do you have the financial backing to fight a lawsuit? I'm not a litigious guy. I don't even want that thing, but I don't think these things should exist.
They shouldn't.
They're
Not under the guise of anonymity. It should not.
Well, it's for safety, but no, they're really putting it out there. They're just going, oh yeah, this person here, like, it's funny when you read them too. You're just kind of like, wow, I did that. Wow, I did that. Like, you find out so much new shit about yourself.
I wasn't
you
even
didn't
there.
Even know. Well, I wish I was there for that.
I wasn't even there.
But no, it should not exist. And yet you have a bullying policy that states this, and yet you are fine with the Are We Dating doxing sites that kind of like, throw some. I'm sure some of those guys, a lot of those guys on there are assholes. You know what I mean? I'm sure there are. But I'm also sure that there's just people that just don't have social skills, or they're just regular Joes, and they, some venomous girl, some Black Widow, just wants to take them the fuck out.
Slighted you for some reason, somehow.
Right.
One last topic we're going to share with you guys. So in a couple weeks upcoming, we are going to host the second Moist AF car wash, and this is the preference to the car wash.
Do you have the image?
I'm going to pull that up too.
Oh, well, this is why people dox me. Where the hose at? And yeah, I'm sure, yes, you'll be like, oh my God, look what he's saying. It's reference to a water hose for washing the car. And
it's right in the image.
Play on words. Play on words. It's called marketing. Like Duncan, American Eagle, if you need a guy for marketing, I'm your fucking guy. I got this.
We
could so cancel culture together. Sydney Sweeney could come watch Cars with us. Like, let's fucking go.
Denim included.
Denim included. Yeah, denim included. That's fine.
I'm going to pull up that image real quick so you guys can see this.
But we are slated to... No, that's not it.
It's not shared right now.
We're slated to do this the third Sunday of August, which I believe lands on the 17th.
Here we go.
You want to close the images on the bottom too, though. Just click on it again.
Well, you can't. This is the only thing that shows.
Oh. No, it's showing the bottom. The bottom images. And the little squares?
You can't see it. Oh. Are you talking about to go through them?
No, don't go through them.
No, that's what I was saying.
If you click on it, if you click on the picture again, they'll go away. That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
The actual picture.
Oh.
Or will they?
Nope.
They won't. Not a big deal. They're just from the car wash. Don't give a fuck.
Nope. They only get bigger if you roll it.
There we go. So, I had another flyer. created another event. This is an image from our first Moist AF car wash, and it was one of the better images, but a little bit of an advertisement, play on words, where to hose at. Everybody here had a phenomenal time. They loved it. We actually had people, they were like, wow, we were out of town, we didn't get to see it, would you please do it again? We had another business reach out, they want to do it with us as well. So it's moving in the right direction. And of course, you do have your Karens out there that are, actively hating on this behind the scenes, or from anonymous accounts, or from their couch cushion, or from their,
Just like anything, if you don't like it,
right.
don't go.
But don't participate. Don't
That's
hate.
it.
Like, don't participate, or don't hate, participate. And to all those people out there, I will say this to you. The people that are kind of upset about this, I would ask you to go down to our greatest tourist attraction in Erie, Pennsylvania, which is the Presque Isle. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure most people there have been frequented there. They go down there, and what do? They put on a bathing suit, and then they have fun. Well, these girls are putting on a bathing suit, they're having fun, and they're washing cars, and they're making money. I don't understand the hate. It's putting money in these girls' pockets. They're having a good time. They're getting a tan. They're interacting with the public. So, I mean, professional photo ops will be available as well. We have a DJ there. Like, this is just a good time. So, it almost brings you back to that one meme from the 50s where the police were out on the beach and they're measuring the bathing suits to see if they're the appropriate length because they don't want any exposure. We're going backwards, but this right here is helping me go forward. This is trying to help society go forward. Like, it's not like all the women that are here, their boyfriends were there. There's nothing weird going on. It's just girls washing cars that are pretty and, having a good fucking time.
Yeah.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look at all the hate I generate.
Oof.
Yeah. But no, I don't come or show. And if you're a Karen and you want to hate on it, you can come get your car washed for $50.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll treat you right.
All right, right on.
Treat you right.
We'll wash your Birkenstocks.
Bring them. All right, let me get back to this, guys. That's going to wrap up the show for us today. A lot of fun stuff to cover. It was a good time. It was a lot of looking at just how people react, and insanely so that everybody else's business. Your post the other day actually struck perfectly. If I'm minding my business and you're minding my business, who's minding your business?
Yeah, it is. Like, okay, I'm living rent free. That's fine by me, but don't you have shit better to do with your day?
Right.
We'll close on this. The people that talk about other people's financial lives, their sex lives, their love lives, their business lives, the people that hyper focus on all other people's shit, they only talk about that because if they talked about themselves, nobody would give a fuck.
They wouldn't be talking.
You're uninteresting.
Yep.
You're two-dimensional. I'm sorry. Get some character development. Go fucking rebuild your character. Go do something. Download some new DLC or something.
Yeah, create a character, man.
Because you're a fucking NPC, and I don't know what to tell you. Evolve.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, continue to grow.
That's all I got.
Guys, thank you. We will catch you. I will actually be gone for this next show because I am going to be in a different state with my family. So
Yeah.
but thank you very much for spending some time with us. If you are new on Rumble, thank you very much for checking us out. Make sure you give us that like, that follow. That way we can continue to create some great content for you. But thank you very much for being here, guys.
Thanks for having us, Rumble. And also, we might be doing a show tomorrow because a couple of the guys wanted to get together. I might put one
There
on
you go.
tomorrow. We'll see if they fall through or not, or if they flake on me. But thanks for tuning in, guys.
All right. Until then, stay moist.
Moist and meaty.
I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-06 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky gon' blow like a 30-06 dog. She gon' fuck my bros, cause I know that she a big dog. I come from the low, but I'm standing at the tip top. Lot of hoes to choose from, I ain't scared to lose one. Bitch, I've been a thought boy since I was reading Goosebumps. Standing on the block, I was testing out my new gun. Mix the off-white with the blue ones. I know I'll be alright when I'm going through some. Got some raw white if you wanna do some. Heard he tryna ball like me, now he got no funds. I got 30-some hoes, you at the crib making TikToks. Perky